Every so often, a game comes along seemingly out of nowhere and completely shatters the mold. I believe Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is that game. It's bold. It's different. And it's the kind of game that reminds you why you fell in love with gaming in the first place.
Petrus must fall.
A surreal and dreamlike world which features turn-based combat that actually feels exciting. A beautifully written story wrapped in a mystery you can't help but want to peel back the layers and learn more about. For those who haven't played this game, you might be saying, okay, but what makes it so special? Well, starting with the most noticeable, initially the one thing you can't miss, the visuals. The first thing that grabs you is the art, and I mean that in its entirety. Every frame looks like a moving painting, almost as if Dishonored and Final Fantasy had a baby in a fever dream. Artistic, surreal, and dripping with atmosphere. What makes it even more impressive? All of this was crafted by a small studio, Sandfall Interactive. Only roughly about 30 people, a few of which being former Ubisoft devs, if you can believe that, which also makes this game funny, but nonetheless, the scope and beauty of what they've created rivals studios many times their size. And the design isn't just pretty, it sets a mood, a tone at times that can be ever so peaceful. Yet eerie at others. The world of Expedition 33 feels like it's decaying right in front of you, and you're just barely holding on to what's left of it. And that tone, again, it's not only visual, it's deeply mixed and expressed in all of the characters.
Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death.
World building and story itself.
How can you keep going like nothing happened?
You're part of the 33rd Expedition, tasked with stopping a mysterious phenomenon called the Paintress, who abruptly showed up one year and drew a number. Whoever was of that age died, with every year counting down. Expeditions were set to put a stop to the Paintress as she continues to erase people and seemingly all of humanity from existence. The concept alone is devastating, yet intriguing and creative. You want to know more. Why is she doing this? How can anyone stop her? Who will be the one to stop her, if anyone? Your journey spans a variety of breathtaking and, in some cases, disturbing locations, from crumbling cities suspended in the sky to overgrown ruins choked by time and memory. Each area is distinct, and again, not just in visuals, but in tone and atmosphere. The world feels interconnected and deliberate, with a map design that rewards admittedly minimal, yet enough exploration, curiosity, and narrative discovery. Helping you navigate this decaying world is SK, who is awesome, by the way. A quirky mechanical companion, helping you scan the environment and point out interactable objects. But the cool part is, as you progress, SK evolves, gaining new abilities that let you interact with the world in different ways, unlocking hidden paths, revealing secrets, and even manipulating certain elements of the environment. He's not just useful, he's essential. He's not just there to help fast travel, he's also a character who is important, that progresses and also helps with fast travel. I hope that makes sense. I think it's pretty cool. He adds both charm and mystery to the journey. All of that being said, the game is far from only being about survival. You're not just another soldier set out on an expedition. You're also a witness to the unraveling of existence, and maybe, just maybe, the key to stopping it. It's about memory, both of others and events, the legacy we leave behind for the ones after, and trying to find meaning in a world where everything is fading away.
I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now.
The writing invites you to explore, to wonder, to question, to get lost. And when you're not exploring or unraveling the mystery, you're fighting for your life. And this is where the game really shines. This isn't your typical turn-based combat. Expedition 33 mixes in real-time mechanics such as dodging and parrying, timing-based attacks that make every battle feel personal. You can't just zone out, you're always engaged. It pushes the genre forward, blending precision and pressure in ways few turn-based games dare to. It's stylish, but also strategic. There's tension in every encounter, and the enemies? Twisted, nightmarish, unforgettable. Make every fight feel like a boss battle. And it's all elevated by one thing that ties the whole experience together. I know some might be sitting there wondering, why hasn't he mentioned this yet? The sound. I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say this is some of the best music in a game I've ever heard. It's heavy, emotional. They put a lot of thought, effort, and work into the music, and as a player, you can hear it. You can feel it. It carries the tone of the game perfectly. Quiet when it needs to be. Explosive in the big moments. The music makes the world feel alive, even as it's dying. Wrapped around powerful voice acting and immersive sound design, it's easy to lose yourself completely. At times, the music hits harder than the story beats, and that's saying something. And all of this, the art, the story, the gameplay, the music, the voice acting, sound design, it doesn't just make for a good game, it creates something that sticks with you.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Expedition 33 might not quite be on everyone's radar just yet, but it should be. If you love unique, emotional storytelling and games that dare to do something different in a world where all we're getting is remakes of such and such 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep your eyes on this one. Calling it a game almost feels like an injustice. Truly, it's one of those every so often that everyone should experience. Because Clair Obscur Expedition 33 doesn't just want to entertain you, it wants to stay with you. And based on the way it's already leaving its mark this early on, means it probably will. And hey, if you made it this far, I'd love to hear what you think. What part of Expedition 33 stands out the most to you so far? Story, combat, the art, or something else? Are you into turn-based games? Like I said, I'm not personally, but if you are, where does this one rank up there for you? Or if you're someone like me who isn't that much into turn-based combat, is this the one changing your mind? What's a game that left a lasting impression on you? You know, anything. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love to talk about it with you. I'm really curious what you all think. But I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to hear what I have to say. Hope both were a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.